Anti-Muslim rant at Trader Joe's in Reston, Virginia has been watched by, get this, nearly 5 million people on social media. It appears to show a woman reportedly standing in the checkout line as she is being recorded by another customer. Now, it started when a Muslim woman let a customer cut in front of her in the line. Listen.
I wish they didn't let you in the country.
Excuse me?
Huh?
I was born here. I don't know if you...
Oh, you were? Obama's not in office anymore. We don't have a Muslim in there anymore.
Yeah, I wish he was.
He's gone. He's gone.
Yeah.
He may be in jail, too, in the future.
You look a little crazy. Maybe you need to get some help.
Oh, I'm fine.
No, you're not. Because you don't just strike up a conversation with people in line talking about stuff like that if you're normal.
I'm very normal.
Yeah, it looks like it. I can tell.
Joining us tonight to continue this conversation, Dr. Zainab Chandri. She's spokeswoman and Maryland Outreach Manager for the Council on American Islamic Relations. Hunrinessa Faryad. She is the assistant principal at the All Dulles Area Muslim Society's Radiant Hearts Academy. Her family has also faced harassment in Reston. Ladies, thanks for joining us. Let me ask you your reaction to this videotape, what you saw there.
It's actually quite sad, and it breaks our hearts to see things like that happen to anyone, regardless of where they're from or what their ethnic background is or what their religious background is. It shouldn't happen, but it did happen, and we want to reach out to her and kind of tell her that, you know, although this is something that you have said and this is something that you feel, it really should not go any further than that, because I think she needs to come and kind of get to know us as a Muslim community, and we're very close. Reston and Sterling are very close, you know, next door to each other. So we want to give her that opportunity to come to the Adams Center and visit us and sit down and have a talk with us.
You see this as a teaching moment for this lady?
I do, because although we cannot control other people's reactions or their input on things, we can control ours. And for us, it's very important to give a positive spin to things, that this is an opportunity for us to reach out not just to her, but to community at large and have them come and talk to us.
We were deeply disturbed. Unfortunately, with the nature of the work that we do at CARE, being a civil rights organization, it's not surprising to see this kind of vitriolic hatred or, you know, animosity towards Muslims being perpetuated in the public sphere. We've seen a lot of like a spike in hate crimes and bias attacks over the last couple years, particularly in 2014, 2015, 2016. There has been a rise in the number of incidents where we've seen displays of anti-Muslim bigotry, whether it be harassment, discrimination, hate crimes, bias attacks. And this is just, I think, a symptom of a broader problem that we have in society, where we've seen a normalization of Islamophobia, and it's manifesting as these kind of outbursts or displays of public animosity towards Muslims.
What are you saying to the children when they see this? 5 million people, or 5 million times this thing has been viewed on social media. They've seen it. I'm sure they're coming to you with questions. What are you saying to your children about this sort of thing? That there are adults out there who are spewing this kind of hate.
Right. Well, my 2 older children were harassed at a Reston Town Center last year. This gentleman came up and was just spewing hate left and right. And these are 2 minor children. And it was very apparent that they were Muslim. And they had to literally run across the street, get into the garage and hide behind my car. And then my eldest one called me and said, "Mom, you need to come and get us because this guy is harassing us. We don't know what he could do to us." So it's devastating to children. My daughter would not leave the house for a very long time. She felt that, you know, anytime she saw a Trump sign or any signs that was indicative of anyone who was anti-Muslim, she would say, "Okay, we can't go there." It really traumatized my children.
We've seen a rise in, for example, bullying of Muslim children in schools across the country, and they're seeing what's happening. They see these kind of incidents, and it's hard to try to help them understand or make sense of something that defies logic. We know that not everybody's going to like people who are different than them, and that's just human nature. But to see this kind of publicizing of bigotry, like normalizing bigotry, it's really had a detrimental impact on children, on their self-image, on their self-esteem. But one thing that we're doing at CARE and other advocacy organizations is we're trying to encourage our communities to be more empowered. So, for example, we've started holding self-defense workshops at mosques across the state in Maryland, for example.
Self-defense workshops, that goes beyond words now. People are afraid bodily injury, harm here. Defend yourself. That's what you're saying.
Absolutely.
It's gotten that bad.
It's bad enough where we don't want to take chances. And I think it's not just about physical injury, but also about mentally being in a place where children and adults feel empowered to protect themselves if they're ever in a situation where they might be physically harmed or their safety might be compromised. It just helps to build self-confidence. We should never feel like we have to be empowered in that sense, but I think especially with the spike in hate crimes and bias attacks, it's more important than ever to instill that sense of identity. And
How much support are you getting outside the Muslim community? I know the interfaith
Tremendous.
community.
To go off of that, yesterday at the Adams Center, we had our interfaith outreach inauguration open house. Because Adams Center just opened up the extension to the building, and we had government officials, interfaith leaders, our neighbors came. I mean, it was so cute. If you came, you would have really felt the love. They were really interested in finding out how Muslims, deal with things, and just telling us that they love us and that they're for us.
Those are not the people you have to worry about.
And that's what I think we need to focus on, is that, we need to be aware that there are a lot of Americans that don't feel the way this woman does.
Right.
And we need to take that and glorify that.
Okay, last word. Thank you very much for that. Thanks for coming in. Now, we don't know who this woman is in the video, but if you want to talk, we'd like to hear your side of the story here on Off Script. So contact us, okay? Or if you agree with this woman, contact us. We want to continue the dialogue here. So far, Trader Joe's staying silent about the video.
We felt like